What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. JD here with yet another video for you guys. In this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the most versatile and cleanest sneakers out there that right now everyone wants a pair of. I am of course talking about the New Balance 550, and in this video I will be telling you everything you need to know about this shoe. So what's good, guys? To all my long-term viewers, welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time here, my name is Josh. I do sneaker reviews and all types of other sneaker content. If you're into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am dropping at least 3 videos a week. So in this video, I will be breaking down these sneakers. I'll tell you about the quality and also how comfortable they are. We'll get into sizing. You definitely want to make sure you get the right size for you. And of course, there will be an on-feet section where I will be wearing these with all types of different pants to give you guys an idea of how to wear these and also show you how versatile the shoe can be. So here it is, the New Balance 550 or BB 550. And the BB actually stands for basketball. Believe it or not, these sneakers, when they first released in 1989, they were supposed to be basketball shoes. New Balance became known as the dad shoe manufacturers over the years. Of course, the 990s, the 1300s proved to be their most popular sneakers. But then last year, by far, one of the most popular collabs of the year were the Emilion Dor collab on the 550s. They originally released these shoes in 4 colorways, 4 absolutely beautiful, super clean colorways. And this collab really had everyone talking in the sneaker world. It was a shoe that nobody was really familiar with. And it definitely surprised a few people, including myself, because I always definitely thought of New Balance as that dad shoe company. So to see a New Balance logo on such a versatile looking everyday pair type of shoe, it was a very pleasant surprise, and everyone wanted those shoes. Those ALD pairs were going for ridiculous amounts on the sneaker resale market. New Balance saw how popular the shoe was, and they have released a lot of colorways over the last year. I've copped several for myself. I have this green pair. I also copped this regular sea salt colorway, a nice black and white pair. Also this white and gray pair you see right here. I've been scooping up as many colorways as I can myself because I just can't seem to find a colorway that looks bad on this shoe. And New Balance is constantly releasing new colorways. I will leave that link in the description to the New Balance website. Make sure you guys click that link and check out what is in stock right now. Because of how popular this shoe has been, it's actually been quite hard to get this sneaker for retail, even though this is a general release shoe. But the good news is, no matter what colorway you throw on here, the sneaker just always seems to look good. So hopefully you guys are all able to get a pair. The retail price of this sneaker is $110. Some special edition pairs like the ALDs, they go for a bit higher than that. For $110, these are definitely a steal, especially when you consider what some of these other sneakers are going for retail price nowadays, like Jordans and Yeezys. The retail price of this sneaker makes it comparable with some of the mainline releases from other brands, such as the Nike Dunk Low and also the Adidas Forum Lows. These sneakers have a nice retro look to them, and they do not look out of place whatsoever today. With this sneaker, New Balance seems to have finally created that mainstream sneaker that appeals to everyone. It seems like all of the big brands have that. For example, the Air Force Ones, Stan Smiths. We never really had that type of shoe from New Balance, but now with these, this is a sneaker that people who have never worn any New Balances before, they could see themselves wearing a pair like this because it is just a very clean and wearable shoe. Getting into the quality of the shoe, the leather is definitely quite nice on these. The leather on these, I would say, is better than some of the leather we see on most of the mainstream sneakers out there right now in the same price range. It's definitely better than a Nike Dunk and probably even better than the Stan Smiths. Maybe not as good as the other basketball sneakers from Adidas, the Forum Lows. The leather on those slightly better, but you're still getting pretty decent quality for $110 with this shoe. On some pairs, like this pair I have right here, this is the Team Green colorway. You do see some suede on the toe area. Not all the pairs have these. Most of the pairs, in fact, have a leather toe cap. The suede, even though it isn't the best suede, it's nice to see additional materials used on the shoe. The leather is also perforated along the upper to provide a bit more breathability. And you also got some bits of mesh at the back of the shoe. And another thing I like about the shoe a lot definitely has to be the comfort. these sneakers do come with Ortholite insoles, which really make all the difference. I wore these sneakers on a recent trip I did to Paris, and on some of those days on the trip, I literally walked 30,000 steps in these shoes. My feet were totally fine, they weren't killing me, so you can actually walk around all day in these without your feet hurting too much, which is definitely not what you can say about most other sneakers in that price range. So I gotta give this sneaker pretty high marks for comfort. Now let's talk about sizing. This is probably the most important thing for you guys to know. If there's one slightly negative thing I will say about the sneaker is that the sizing is a bit weird. I go true to size in these, and I will say I do feel a bit of heel slippage at the back of the shoe. And this was something I noticed when I got my first pair of 550s, so I did try to go a half size down in future pairs just to test it out, and I will say that's probably not the right idea because I still felt the same amount of heel slippage even though I went half a size down. However, the toe box and the mid panels of the shoe just felt a lot tighter, so personally, I prefer to stick with true to size in these. My suggestion is to go true to size. Make sure you get your laces nice and tight. I personally found half size down to be pretty uncomfortable. For comparison's sakes, for those of you who wear other New Balances like the 990s or 992s, I go a half size down in those shoes. With these, I prefer to go true to size. So I wear the same size in these as I wear in Nike Dunks and also Air Max sneakers. If you're able to try these on before buying, yeah, I would say try a half size down and a true to size pair just to see what fits right for you. But if you're not able to, personally, I suggest going true to size. That fits the best. Gonna end off this video by giving you guys some on-feet looks. I tried on this sneaker with different types of pants. We got some joggers in here, jeans, some corduroys. Also threw in some loose fitting pants as well, just to show you guys that these sneakers really do go with everything. But before you watch that, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you're into this type of content. And also follow me on Instagram. The handle is right here at JDKick6. Definitely the best place to contact me. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Jay did it.